Okay, so I'm gonna get 11 units to add to that. 11 decent units. I don't need that one. In fact, I'm simply going to disband that one because it's 15 men and I can never replenish it, so that's one of the problems with mercenaries. And I need really 11 units. Now there should be 9 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's it. So 11 plus the 9 that I already have in here, that should take me up to a full 20 in there, does it? Oh, have I got too many? 5? I've misjudged, haven't I? Ah. In that case, I need to think a bit more carefully about what I do. I'll leave the mounted sergeants behind. There's only 30 of those anyway. And I'll put these into there.
Orders.
Okay. Can't support any more units. Yes, we know that. Alright. Now I'm hoping that this general now in here has got enough movement. Yes, he has. To get to somewhere where he can be picked up by ships. I'll include the light horse with him, although I see little point. Yeah, okay. Get him up to, say, here. Say to there. Okay, and then I'm going to put him, if I can, on a ship. Somebody said to me there's no point in having ships around here because they don't act as trading vessels at all, so I think I must have misunderstood something there that somebody told me, or of course that person got it wrong in the first place. I really don't know, but anyway, here we go. Let's put these down here.
Breaking from the fleet.
And we'll add
an honor, sire.
those there onto that ship.
Loading the troops into the
well, what I'm going to use those for is the light cavalry are going to be scouts ahead of the main army, and the general is going to add to an army that I'm going to send down here. So he's going to eventually add to the army that heads from here. So what was that then? A red and a blue, wasn't it? So that's 2 moves to get down to there. So he should be able to get to the army that I'm going to send off to this place down here in the bottom left. I'm pointing at the bottom left map again, just down there. Okay, now this army here, I could leave it in there and it would be extremely well defended, but I have a feeling that he will give up this place and no longer be distracted by it, and then what he'll do is he'll bring those men back to Al-Suways. So I want to block him from doing that, and I'm going to go to the bridge in order to do that. So I'll take all of those men from there over to this bridge.
Yes, my liege.
Now he could box clever here, and he could decide to attack me from that side and from this side. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that if he does that, I've got enough men here to take that then off him. So this will have worked as a decoy, so even if he attacks me from both sides and defeats me, the decoy will have worked, but no guarantees about that. But anyway, that's the general plan. I can't destroy these forts, by the way. I've tried. I thought, well, why give him an advantage? But I don't see what advantage he's going to have from sitting in a fort, to be honest, because I'm going to take his towns away from him, and then he'll die. So I really can't see much point in him doing that. Okay, now, in over here in, where are we, in Damascus, I've noticed there are some rebels. So where am I? Over here. Now, they're just peasants in there. So what I'm going to do is take some troops out of here to sort them out. We're on blue actually, but I don't think I'm going to need more really than just some archers, and I'll just take those out, I think, really. And do I need spearmen or heavy infantry? I think I'll take heavy infantry against the peasants. And we'll just hit him with those. In fact, I might... Well, why not fire at him a lot then? Might as well. Okay, so you can imagine what the plan's going to be. It's going to be quite a simple battle. I'm not sure if you want to watch it, but then, as I said before, you can always skip it, can't you? So I'll show it anyway.
Marching to war.
Gone down to red, of course. So I need to attend to that. I hope my men are going to be able to get back in there and re-garrison the place. Other than that, there might be some money spare when I play around with something else that I was doing before. Ah, he's retreated. I suppose I should have expected that, shouldn't I?
The day is ours, sire.
Okay, will I be able to get back after defeating him? I should be able to. Well, I'm going to go for that anyway.
As you wish.
Okay, you see what's going on, can't you? And the cavalry are simply to chase him off the field. The heavy infantry are to engage him with combat. And the archers are there to dwindle his troops down. Maybe even break his morale before he comes to contact. We'll see. I don't really need this army at all, do I? Allow this army to be controlled by the AI? No, I don't want it to be. I'm going to control that army, and I'm simply going to leave it at the back, because I see little point, really, in... Oh. What was that? It's a hierarchied units. Huh. No, you could do that just for a battle. Anyhow, point is that... oh, I could even do a night attack. I don't want that, of course. So, I will fight the battle. Yeah, because I should be able to come out with more men, and it's going to cost me more to replace those men otherwise. Okay. So fight it on the battle map. What I've done is I've made sure that the AI isn't controlling the second army, because I don't want him just charging in recklessly. And also, really, I don't want that army engaged at all, so I just want to sit it at the back. You know. In this game, one of the beautiful things about Medieval Total War is if you do decide to have these armies under the control of the AI, you can have massive armies. So you can have, say, well, probably 3 or more even, armies of 20 units each, all controlled by the AI, and they'll come onto the battlefield. But if you're to control them, you're only allowed to control a maximum of 20 units, so it reduces those units down to the ones that you can have. Anyhow, let's start deployment, which I will do. I think I'll put my archers actually to the back, so they can keep firing, you know, while the enemy's coming at us. Not sure if that's the best way to go or not, really, but yeah, I'm going to put the archers to the back, firing overhead, over the head of my men. So I'll put them here, like so, and I'll have my heavy infantry in the front, you know, ready to take the attack from the enemy. And if I group that formation by doing this, I should then be able to move towards the enemy. Again, I can't get close enough to show you them. Oh, actually I can get pretty close, can't I? Okay, that's about the closest I get. Right, so let's move forward slowly, because the AI is clever enough to know that if I move forward too quickly, he can advance towards me and my archers won't be able to fire. Of course I don't want that to happen. So, let's get my force up here. You can see my reinforcements now arriving. The troops that I don't really want. So I'm just going to leave those at the back. Unlike other versions of Total War, they don't move automatically. So in other ones, what would happen is these will gradually move and move and move closer and closer to the centre of the battlefield, whether it's the best place for them to be or not. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we're in a funny shape there, aren't we? We don't seem to be facing the people we're attacking for some reason, so let's alter that shape a bit. I'll just speed that one up a little bit, keeping a close eye on what the enemy are doing. Okay, no battle time limit, so I don't need to be concerned about that. Nothing's firing. Obviously you could see if something was firing because the you know, it would show you the bow and arrow symbol at the top there. One thing you don't have with Medieval Total War, I might have said Empire Total War before now, is the ability to just press an arrow which will make the whole formation go forwards. That's rather a shame, really. So you do end up having to continually sort of reshape your troops like this, you know, to judge where they are. I might have got them a little bit too far forward there. Just there will do. I'm just waiting to see that they're close enough to be able to engage with their bows. That's the thing. Oh, crikey, that's way out, isn't it? That's a bit better, I think. fire yet? Ooh, ever so nearly. Some of them can fire now, can't they, I think? Yep, and we're firing. So, he now has 76 in there. Well, he's starting with 76. See how many he loses. Okay, here he comes with the advance. He's not lost very many, has he, when you think about all the archers that are firing against him. Okay, he now has 65. And we're going to charge in now. I think. Almost in now. Oh, he's stopping. So I'm not going to charge. Amazing decision on his behalf, isn't it, that one? Maybe it's the cavalry coming round that have deterred him a little. He's even withdrawing. I really would have expected him to go in and engage immediately. That's been my experience before. That's what I would draw anybody who's interested in learning strategies in this game to assume that he would do. Right, here he comes now. Okay, so we'll charge in order to get the benefit of the charging. And let's move these back out of the way, so they're no longer affecting anything.
Behold how our cowardly
Now we'll
foe
continue the
runs.
battle,
It's
and
time
I'll
to
send
press
these in
it.
to chase them off. Oops. Okay. These are my what are they? Now mounted. Oh, what are they? Come on. Yeah, Knights of Tripoli. Now, these are quite good looking actually, these chaps. So we'll see. Now this is one of the great things about medieval Total War, of course. The troops are so colourful. Of course, the peasants that are being run down at the moment, they're not thinking, oh gosh, aren't they nice and colourful, are they? Anyhow, I'm just going to stand these off now, because they're just going to get in the way, presumably. Okay, how many did we get away with from those? 60, full 60. I'm not sure we've lost any, actually, there. Which is not surprising, since we're attacking peasants, and he was shaken anyway when we charged in, so...
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valour.
Okay, battle results. It's looking good. We'll pick up any experience there. No, no experience. No, I think that's fair enough actually, because should knights really gain experience from chopping down peasants? It's almost like giving them experience for scything hay, isn't it, really? Okay.
Sire, we are
The
victorious.
man of the hour. Right, thank you very much. I'm very pleased on the man of the hour. Can they get back though? Oh yes, even better.
Yes.
Okay, back in there, into Damascus. So I'm a bit concerned about the Turks coming in from that side, you see, so I am maintaining armies around here in Baalbek and these other places around here. They're not brilliant armies, but they're enough, I think, I hope, anyway. Retinue expands, thank you very much. Oh, what does that mean, retinue expands? Does that mean I've gained somebody else? Ah, why did I gain him? Can he reach anywhere? Oh, I gained
Hail
him.
my king.
He could go to Tripoli, couldn't he? I have been advised, and I'm sure it's right, not to keep a
My liege.
general in one place with another general for too long.